Hello YouTube, it's Irene, KittyWolf13 with another episode of Let's Talk Dolls and Figures. I think I'm going to be doing the segments on Tuesdays for Toy Tuesday, so check it out. That's probably when the episodes will begin airing. So with that being said, so far I've given you a general background, information on the dolls. I have given you some terminology to get you familiar with them. I've introduced you to Ringo, which was my first doll, and also one of the larger dolls. He's not my largest doll, believe it or not, but he's one of the larger dolls. I've introduced you to Haruhi, which is a Volks USD doll, which is about Barbie size. Now with me is my little Lati Yellow Suji. The doll company is called Lati Doll, L-A-T-I. Their different size lines are designated by colors. So Lati Yellow is smaller than a USD, so she's smaller than a Barbie. As you can see, compared to my hand, she's pretty big. They're super adorable. They have like a really big head in comparison to the rest of them, which give them a very childish-like proportion. She is normal skin, even though she's very pale, so compared to some companies, compared to Ringo, for example, she looks almost white, but she is normal skin. She has a Faceup by me. She is an event head. You cannot order her through Lati Doll. She came out with one of their events, and I ordered her. Or I got her head for ordering. I ordered 2 dolls with her and got her head for free, and then I ordered a body to go along with it. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on that event. But it was worth it because she is so cute. Her name is Elegy. I know, it's a weird name. But when you have so many dolls, you start naming them weird things. I wanted to point this out because I've talked about it in a couple of my videos already. She is actually one of my double jointed dolls. As you can see, it looks like one part, and it's kind of hard to see because she's so tiny. But if I pull her joint out, her elastic, you'll see that it is a separate little joint. I like to call these joints the peanut joints because they kind of look like little peanuts. And they just slip into both joints there. And as you can see, it allows her to, let me get her wig out, fold her arm and keep it there. So she can actually touch her face and pat her head and do all sorts of fun stuff with that double jointing. A lot of the Lati fans like the single jointed original dolls. Her knees are also double jointed, so she can do all sorts of crazy poses. She is pretty poseable. Because of her large head, she's kind of hard to stand on her own, but she will, if she wasn't so kicky, probably stand on her own. Will you stand on your own for me? Probably not. And I find that the key to balance, or to standing a doll and posing them, is not how flexible the doll is or anything like that. It's all about finding their center of balance and posing them to benefit their balance. See, there she is. She stands on her own. The Lati Yellows are a very popular brand. They are a popular size because they're cute and compact, and you can take them anywhere. A lot of people use them as their little travel dolls because you can take them to all sorts of different places because they slip in your pocket or your purse, and there you go, you have a little doll that travels everywhere with you. Despite having the double joints, she has a single joint torso, which I can show you. I can remove her little dress. And like I said, she is normal skin. Her wig is getting in the way. So I guess I'll take that off so you can see her big old noggin. She does have a large head in comparison to other tinies in her size. Tiny is the word that they use for the small BJDs for dolls that are not USD size. So tinies range in sizes that are about this big in comparison to my little Lati Yellow, to her size, to some a little bit bigger, and then the OSDs are also classified as tinies, but generally called just OSDs. As you can see, she has a single torso, solid torso. There are no joints in her torso, so, yeah. I believe, yes, these are asexual. They have no gender, so they can be boys or girls. She's a little girl to me. As you can see, she's got a cute little belly button and a cute little bum. And she's wearing her little undies to be modest, so I'll put those back on. They're refusing to go back on. There you go. And you can see the double joint in her knees pretty well here. She also has a swivel joint in her thigh to let you pose her like this so that she can sit all cutely. With her big head, she'd probably fall backwards. Oh, nope, there she goes. Say hi. Now she's going to fall backwards because I moved her head. So, I'll show you the inside of her head. Here's the back of her head cap. It has the Lati symbol, which is kind of like this cute little alien. I have no idea why that's their mascot, but it's super cute. The different sizes, like I said, have different colors, and they are colored the same way on the website. The interesting thing about the Lati Yellows, here you can see she has a magnetic head cap. Two magnets here and here that go here and here, is that they are, even the basic models and the limited edition models are only available for a certain amount of time. So the limited editions, once they're sold out, they're sold out. The basic models are only open during the order period for the limited edition dolls. So basically, if you want a basic Lati Leia, for example, which is one of their basic models, you have to wait till they open the ordering process, and then you could put the order in. So you can't just go to the website whenever you want, even for a basic model, because they only have orders available at certain times. Another thing I mentioned in a previous video was that most of the doll companies do not have the dolls in stock. There is a waiting period, so you're basically pre-ordering for the company to make your doll right after you've ordered. So the dolls can take anywhere from a month to, the longest I've waited for a doll was about a year, believe it or not. So I ordered the doll and I waited for about a year. My Anoa is one of the famous ones. It took about 6 months. And since ordering her and all of that, I have had 1 or 2 dolls that had a longer wait time than her, which was hard to believe. She actually has really pretty eyes. They're from these are from Soul Doll. They're a type of acrylic eye, but they have a lot of depth and color to them, and their shape's kind of interesting. What I'll probably do is I'll bring my eye box over here one of these days, and I'll show you the different kinds of eyes as well, so you can get a feel for the different eyes, because I don't like to take them out of the head because they're kind of a pain to position in the head. Some are easier than others, but I try not to do it too much. So, as you can see, she's super cute. I just put her head cap on backwards. Let's try that again. There we go. Nice loud snap to show that it's on. As you can see, she's super adorable, even bald. And I don't know, I really like the Lati Yellows. Like I said, they're compact. You could take them anywhere with you, and I seriously doubt I can get her to stand on one leg, so probably not going to try. So yeah, that's about it. Here's the Lati Yellow. This is a normal skin one in my Faceup. It's a Lati doll. And yeah, the Lati Yellow sizes are asexual. And that pretty much covers the basics of a Lati doll. She's double jointed, like I said. They do come in a single joint. I do have one in my collection, at least, that is single jointed. So I'll have to bring one of those over one of these days to show you. With that being said, this is probably a shorter video. Again, if you have any questions about any of the specific sculpts that I'm showing, feel free to ask. I can take pictures and make a separate little video of just like a slideshow of pictures to give you a better idea of the sculpt, and so you could see all the angles. If there's anything in particular you want to see, like, oh, I want to see the profile of the doll, I want to see a close-up of the hands or the feet or whatever, feel free to tell me that in the comments so I can make a video tailored more specifically to what my viewers want to see. I'm basically just going off the top of my head and showing you things about the doll so that people who are not familiar with the dolls at all, or people who are not familiar with the company, can see the dolls in a better light, be able to see them. I guess trying to show you as close as I can without actually having to buy the doll and see it. Which, believe it or not, in the past I have bought a couple of dolls on the sole premises of, that's a really cool looking doll and I want to see it in person, and the chances of me doing so in person is very slim, so I'm just going to order the doll. So yeah, I have done that before. So please tell me what you want to see in these videos, and I will do my best to answer your questions and show them to you. With that being said, there wasn't much complicatedness to this doll, so this will be a shorter video. Stay tuned for the next video, and like I said, leave your comments below. Any suggestions? If you're enjoying the show, please let me know that as well, so I don't feel so, I guess, awkward for just rambling about what I think people want to hear about. So, yeah, I guess that's everything. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, and leave me comments about what you want to see and hear about. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. So with that being said, I'm going to log off for the night, and enjoy the video, guys, and go out there and play with your dolls and your figures, because you're never too old to play with dolls and figures. I have always enjoyed it, and I guess there was always a period of time where people, you know, you go through that phase of, oh god, I'm too old to play with dolls and figures, but it's really nice to be able to tap into your creative side and your childish side at the same time and play with something. It's very relaxing. So yeah, I encourage people to do that. So do go and play with the dolls or your figures or whatever it is that you collect. Enjoy it, share your passion with other people, and yeah. So I guess I will be logging off. This is Irene, Kitty Wolf 13, and this is another episode of Let's Talk Dolls and Figures. Bye.